Barry, here you are. Wow. I'm burying people. Necrobinder, Ascension 2 run. Let's go see what kind of chaos we can create here. Upgrade a card, transform a card, or the first 3 card rewards I get are upgraded, but the treasure chest is empty. The first treasure chest is going to be empty. What kind of card will we upgrade? This, I mean, this is the only one that I can think of. I don't really like the first thing to upgrade. I'm going to actually change that into transforming a strike. Let's see what that goes and changes into. At the start of my turn, I gain more energy and additional card draw. That's a major must upgrade, looks like. And we'll go right here. See if we can go to one of these question marks, possibly get ourselves an upgrade. It's a good time to get this card. I can't even block it out anyway. Let's just use it. I can't even block it out. Whatever. I'll take the 7 damage. Okay, now we're set up. We're going to be able to beat this guy. Obviously, I mean, it's the first fight. If you lose on the first fight, then there's some issues with you and your deck. Like major issues. We're fighting the soulfish. I guess I should pay attention to that. It's nice if I get it first turn and they're not attacking. For every ethereal card played this combat, pull from below. Yep. Yep. Going this way. Wow, that's a lot of damage coming at me. I don't want to use this potion, but that's a lot of damage. Man. I don't want to... I mean, that's nice. I'm going to take 5 health from that. That sucks. And they're going to get downgraded. I haven't done any damage. I can't do that just yet. I have to... Well, that's a dead card. Both of them are dead for this fight. Whatever. Block it out. My god, I guess that's all I'm going to do this fight. Is just block. Who needs to actually attack? I needed Unleash. Good timing to draw Unleash. Very good timing to draw Unleash. Pull from below will start working once I get some more ethereal cards. Usually you don't want to take a dead card like that, though. Like, for obvious reasons. And then that's fully blocked. He'll die next turn. Okay. Get him out of here. My god. These fights have been ridiculous. Nothing. Barry does work with that. We're going to do Barry. I've never actually taken that card because this early, at least. I can upgrade a random card in my deck. Or I can get more max health. Pay 40 gold. And this just keeps going over and over and over and over. Let's upgrade a random card. Perfect. I needed that strike upgraded. Just feels so much stronger now. Because I can do this. Oh, yeah. Still taking damage. Every fight. Well, this is a good time to get this one. That's a good time to get that. Now our 4-cost card can actually be played right here. Goodbye. That's pretty nice when that works. It takes 2 turns to set it up, but it worked. Ethereal. I can make my power free with the Veil Piercer. I don't know if I have the ability to be able to take out two elites, especially if I'm going against the Skulking Colony that can only hit at 15. That kind of limits what I can do. But there is another fire. There's a whole bunch of question marks I would get there too. I don't really want the shop. There's a bunch of fights and elites. I'm going to see if I can take out 4 elites. Just why not? Oh, it gave it to me to start. That's really nice. That's really nice. And I can almost kill it with 1 berry. This just does 10 damage, which is nice. But it's just its block. So we're going to block and do nothing. Because I can't really do anything, and I don't have any other ethereal cards. Oh, how hilarious. 52 damage. Can't do that. It doesn't do enough. Just doesn't do enough. Let's just use all our cards. Though, when you do get that power first turn, it does feel like you've got it made for the rest of the fight. Cure All is great, too. Grave Blast. Grave Blast is decent here because if I have Veil Piercer played and I... Oh, no, this is ethereal. If I don't play it, it will never go to the discard pile. So there's that. Never mind, that doesn't work. But it does work if I... No, it doesn't work at all because I can't get this card back in my deck with... It costs too much. It costs too much. But Capture Spirit is good with the amount of souls putting back into the deck. Oh, good. Veil Piercer to start. We have to draw this. I accept. I accept your generosity, game. Do I try and just kill this guy? I think we try and just kill him. Who cares about the 5 extra damage? Whatever. Osti's gonna take some of it for me. I can kill this guy with just a strike. Okay, now we have some options here. Bury ends one of their lives, but then I can't do anything else. So, a pull from below kills. Let's definitely attack that guy. I say we get this guy to lose some health. And then what we're really looking to do is put Berry on it. Just Berry, Berry, Berry. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all of that. I do have a lot of card draw to be able to get to the Berry. Let's see if we can do that. Osti gains an additional health, which is always nice. 10 damage still. Just 10 damage. Berry pickup is an instant kill, which I gotta use it. That was what I was talking about. And then from here, realistically, I actually think I want to play these so I can cycle closer to my Berry. I have the potential to draw a Berry this turn if I'm extremely lucky. I am extremely lucky. Extremely lucky. Okay. Block, 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 giddy block. We got it. All right, well, this fight usually scares the heck out of me, but we did a really good job of playing our cards strategically. And I'm pretty sure I can just kill him. Yes, yes, I can. Okay, tuning fork every time you play 10 skills, 7 block. Okay. Another one? Yep. Yep. Oh, hey, should I... Okay, so what should we do here with the sunken statue? 7 health is a lot to lose with no shop in sight for where I'm going. I could cut left, though, up to 2 elites, which actually doesn't seem like a bad play. Since I am trying to go with, like, burying them, I think that's probably a better idea to just lose the health, cut this way, make it to where this is even more damage, or we make this a little bit easier to play. Now, the ideal would be Veil Piercer, but let's make one of them this, and then we'll cut right and go up. Okay, big upgrade. Yes, we got a berry. We got berry. All right. We got the berry. Well, we're going to go straight up and see if we can take out these 2 elites now. Cards, rewards can now be colorless. Pretty awesome. Nunchaku is energy, more energy. The Wisp actually doesn't seem like a bad idea. It can allow me to pull my cards a lot more effectively. Nostalgia, the first attack or skill you play each turn is placed on top of the draw pile. Whoa. Well, we want to get rid of one of these strikes. For sure. The Wisp seems like a good idea. The Nunchaku seems like it's a little less good for this because I'm just using big bang attacks. Nostalgia seems pretty cool. Let's try that and then the Wisp and see what happens. 16. Well, we did get the Veil Piercer to start. Okay. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. And now we're cooking with grease, is what I've heard some people say. We've got a good amount of energy. I can oh man, probably gonna have to use this. Give me that. 18 of the block. If I do this card, where's Barry? Barry was already in here. If I do this, I have 5 energy. I'll have 5 energy. I don't know if I really want to play that, though. I think I might want to capture Spirit. We'll do that. Do. Okay. Drawing cards. Drawing more cards. Drawing more cards. It did not give me my card that I wanted. Well, we're going to play a whole bunch of cards. And then here. And that's all right. We're fine. That's a good, decent turn. We just threw more souls in here, too. So, it's actually pretty good. I'm going to definitely use Barry, obviously. And then now the trick is, it went back on top of the draw pile because I used Nostalgia, and then we're done. And then I'm going to use it next turn, and then we're done. That's it. Just whacked. Took a while to set that up, but this actually is nice. It'll give me free block. I don't want any of these. Let's go to the question marks and see what we can do. Oh, good. The haunted ship that now actually gives us status cards. Great. Okay. And then Veil Piercer. Let's just get rid of the Wisp. We can kill him with Barry if we get it. All right. We get Barry next turn, we win. So we're literally just trying to block as much as we possibly can. He's dead. Like, he's dead. It's just whether or not I take the damage. And it gave it to me. Perfect. Okay, that was a good start. We want to keep the deck tight. And we want some card draw. Capture Spirits is good. I think a Grave Warden would be good here. The High Five would also be really good because it does allow me to be able to hit all the enemies. And then on top of that, it would also give me vulnerable on the enemies. But I think This is card draw. I think the extra card draw is a little better. What is this? Receive greed. Ooh. I can't take another dead. I can't take a dead card in my deck. We're already on edge here. Well, do I play Nostalgia? Yeah, I can't take any health. I can't take any hits. I know I didn't do any damage to it, but he doesn't scale nearly as hard now. Playing Veil Piercer would have been a smart idea. And then... it's going to cause me what? Yep, we're going to have to play that. Okay. Well, we can only do 15 damage. So I want to be able to actually do that kind of damage. Finally did some sort of damage to him. Grave Warden. I like the play for the Grave Warden. Can't do anything with that. That's not going to do anything. Can't damage him anymore. Okay, Osti's doing some good protecting for me. Feeling a little bit better about where we're at. And we'll leave that as is. And I get the extra block too. I just got to remember that I do get that extra block. I don't want to use Bury. It just doesn't kill, so... Another Grave Warden. I have enough block. I want to be able to actually do some damage to him. I can't actually kill him next turn, so it only makes sense to actually give myself a little bit more health. Veil Piercer. Another Veil Piercer, and then this one. And let's make sure that we can kill him next turn. I guess I could have just made sure I killed him next turn with that. I didn't need to touch it. You're buried. Weak Potion is really nice. Add 5 cards to the deck. I get that. Reaper Form, whenever your attacks deal damage, they also do Doom. Retain. Is that necessary for this guy? Or is it just another dead card? I did have a lot of card draw there. Let's try it out. I've not taken that card yet. So, do we give it Retain? Make this thing free? Make Veil Piercer? No, that doesn't do anything. 11 block. Retain is nice. Let's try it on there. All right, and then we'll go. Come on, Soulfish. And I get some block when I play 2 skills. Which I don't want to do right now. I'm not going to play anything else. Beckon. Okay, so I can't justify playing this because that's called death. I'm going to play this one. Then we'll go here, then here, and then play this. And we'll keep all of that. We get an extra block. I can have Reaper Form whenever I need to play it. I have the extra energy. I'm going to play Veil Piercer. We'll defend. We'll here. And then we'll do that. I get extra block for my cards that I have in my hand. That's also really nice. Just an extra 2-3 block every here and now and then. Being able to play that is great. I think more than anything else, I've gotta use Berry here because it goes back on top of my draw pile. That's a big chunk of damage. He's intangible. Okay, so I have to be able to block. Get rid of this. Okay, put that on the top of the draw pile. And then I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block if I don't play anything else. Which I think is what I want to do because I can't really do any damage since he's intangible here. And this might be a turn to play my Reaper form. Give myself some more souls for next time. Now we've got good card draw. And we get all that block. That's great. Now we're looking pretty good. I don't know how much he scales and does damage-wise, but so far, so good. That's a bunch of damage. Gotta get rid of this thing. Let's do that. We are now fully blocked, and we'll leave all that. Doesn't go intangible, which is nice. Osty is doing 16 damage. That would go back on top of the deck. Got a lot of souls. Let's play this, play that, put some Doom on him. And then here, and we're going to let all those souls go back. I get all that 10 block. This Cloak Clasp has been a huge relic for me right now. And that guy, now dead. No, you're dead. You're just dead. Goodbye. All right, we made it out. We made it out alive. Okay, how do we play this? End of Days, Banshee's Cry, or Edolan? Exhaust your hand. If 9 cards were exhausted this way, gain 1 intangible. Well, I don't have all of those. That doesn't really work. Well, all the souls, I mean, it would be able to do that, but that's a very niche thing that I don't think I'll be able to actually make happen. The End of Days is nice. It's Doom. But at the same time, I already have Reaper form and this cost. Like, there's a lot of 3 cost things here. There's a lot of just high cost stuff. I think right now what makes the most sense is actually just skipping. This is ethereal. This is ethereal. I would only be able to get this down to 5. And that's not worth it. That's not worth it. I could get another, but no, I think I'm going to skip here. The deck is barely working as is. I want to just keep it the way it is. You end your turn with unspent energy. Gain more energy the next turn. That's probably the play. That's probably the play here. I think I'm going to do that. Sacrifice a reward. I'm going to just take the extra energy. We've got a lot of energy. We've got a lot of high cards to play, and we want to get a whole bunch of souls. We want to do this capture energy stuff. We capture spirits. I also think that we do want an upgrade or two. This being upgraded would be nice because it's 0 cost. This is already upgraded. This having another soul come in. This being retain would be nice. There's a lot of good upgrades this deck would benefit from quite highly. I can go this way, up this way. Let's try that. Let's try... This act doesn't scare me nearly as much because I do one big whack as opposed to small strikes. And we block as much as we can. We take A damage. Took my Capture Spirits card, huh? Veil Piercer for sure. Leave it as is. Leave it as is. I get 2 extra energy. Here. Use the soul now. Draw a little further into the deck. He's gonna do a lot of damage to me. That's a lot of damage. Screw that. I can't take all that damage. We're gonna play a card here. Well, this is free. And that was one of the literal worst draws I've ever seen for a Snecko Oil. But it did help because we kept the cards, and if I keep the cards, I get block. Now, we can whack him. And it goes on top of my deck. Don't want to draw into it, though. Well, I can stun him. You stop. And now you're dead next turn. Perfect. Okay. You're dead. Goodbye. I want my card, draw card. Whenever you apply Doom, gain 3 block. How much of that is actually happening? Reperform. When this is set up, yeah, it does work. Another ethereal card. Applying a weak is nice. I'm going to try the Shroud. Let's go with the Doom build here. Cutting up this way. Or I could just go this way. Refires. Yeah, let's go left. Let's go left. More question marks, more fires. Man, it really wants to give me this card in my first turn. Every time. Ouch. Taking damage. Seems like the first turn for the Necrobinder is definitely a just less as far as damage is what you can do. Because you don't draw a whole lot of cards with the Necrobinder to start. You have to put souls into your deck and then you draw. Okay, what do I want to do? I put a card back on top of the draw pile when I do this. Because nostalgia just keeps coming. Let's put this one on there. Hit this guy. We play Reperform, or do we play Bodyguard and then kill this guy? Get our 10 block and walk out of there. With an extra, we get an extra energy because of our Pale's Tears. And then we can definitely play the cards that we want. 100%. And now we're good. Battle complete. Even though this is kind of anti-us. Since we do so much damage just with big strikes. And I don't... That guy... Is that guy dead? No, he's not dead. 9 damage. Play them all. Just play them all. Get out of here. Ocean of Doom. Wow, that's a lot of Doom. Grave Blast? At this point, a Grave Blast actually seems pretty decent. Let's take it. We're going left, all the way up. Lose health. Unplayable Ethereal. It does go away. Get a random relic. I am going to get a shop. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. And you gave me the thing that gives me potions. Perfect. The upgrade. Now this gives you 2 potions. Now, Enlightenment is good. But at the same time, I already have Veil Piercer to make that work. Do I just remove a couple cards? Do I remove 2 cards, that being the Clumsy and the, like, a Defend? Or do we take the Enlightenment, make everything... No, I think we have to take 2 cards out here. Let's get rid of the Clumsy and get rid of a Defend here. And we're going to use potions, because if we might, oh, this guy. Okay. This guy is nasty. I'm just going to apply the Doom to him right now. If I play this, I don't get any extra energy for next turn. I don't think that's the right play. So we'll play all of those and leave out this, because I get an extra 2 energy next time. Now he's going to debuff me and make it to where whatever I play decreases my ability to use strength and dexterity. I'll lose more. Lose it. Okay, then we block, Veil Piercer, and that's it. And we keep energy. We have 5. It's kind of like a little mini ice cream, this thing. Kind of cool. So, we have 1 Veil Piercer here. Let's play all of our block cards first, because they are way worse. And I played the wrong one. That was stupid. Played that backwards, but whatever. It's okay. Here. More block. Do we have any block coming? Yes. We can get the Grave Warden again. Then we want to play the Reaper form at this point. Let's play the Shroud too. And we're not going to play any more like attacking cards, but I want to draw so that I have more cards in my deck so that I get more block. And why don't we play this and do this? Okay. And getting 1 berry should end him. But that ends me too. He's gonna do 21 damage. Not worth. Let us block. Slowly but surely chunk him away. 17. Well, that for sure, giving us more block. Now, do I think we have to actually attack here. We have a bunch of energy, so it's not like we're lacking in energy. We'll get 4 again next turn. Okay, here, and then there. I'm gonna get 10 block for the tuning fork. Why not? He's gonna die. It's just when he dies. He does a lot of damage. I can grab myself the Grave Warden. Draw it back. No, not draw it back. Hits. Doesn't do anything. How many of these is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay. Then we'll end. Enough block. Good enough. It just keeps going. This deck is... It's like... It's interesting, because I want to just bury him, but then I would be taking 6 damage. I just don't want to take any kind of damage that I don't need to. Now he's dead. He dies. Just a weird fight. That Doom kind of makes you think about how you're playing it, since it's not like poison. It doesn't proc immediately, so it's a little different how you have to play it. Lose 1 strength, gain more energy at the start. I mean, do I need more energy? No, probably not. Grave Warden is pretty good. Upgraded is even better. And we're going left. The dolls. Choose 1 of 3. What would I pick? What do I pick here? Whenever I play a card, I get a block. Bing bong, a copy of a card. I don't have anything for that. Mr. Struggles. At the start of your turn, deal damage equal to the turn number to all enemies. Yeah, let's try that out. I haven't actually gotten that. Let's try that. I can get a couple potions, or I could upgrade myself with Great Blast so it doesn't exhaust. An extra soul. This to be 0. This is 2. This would just do more damage. This is a retain. Grave Blast, being able to use that a whole bunch. There's a lot of them that actually I like here. And if I had less than potions, if I had only one potion, I would do the heal. Let's go with Nostalgia. I keep playing it every single time. It just keeps showing up. Oh, baby, more energy. This next fight we play, going to be pretty easy. So let's make sure we can play all our cards. And then we're going to remove a card here for sure, unless there's something great. Scrawl would have been great. I can't afford it. Enemy losing 9 strength this turn is decent too. But there's a better one for the Necrobinder. More Doom, block, Grave Blast again. Maybe. Slate of Flesh. Whenever you apply a debuff, they take 9 damage. How much debuff am I doing? Not. Doom does count. I think I'm just going to get rid of a card here. Most likely to defend. And then we'll move on. And we'll see, and we'll test out our deck here. Capture Spirit. 4 souls added to the deck is pretty good. I have the Grave Warden, and I've got 2 Grave Wardens and a Capture Spirit, so the card draw in this deck is actually not bad at all. This would be 2 costs if I don't get the Veil Piercer beforehand. This also does that. I think I want the Wisp because it's a little bit more applicable to more cards, more situations, because you can hold on to it for specific turns. Well, we just straight play that, and then we're done. Save my energy for next turn. He's going to put on Thorn, so I don't even need to attack here. Which I don't want to attack. Now, how do I think I got to put the Grave Warden back in my deck. And we just end the turn there. Well, I don't take any damage. Osty dies. That's okay. Osty can come back to life. Magical. Magical Osty. 17 damage. Nostalgia. It would be put back on top of my deck. I don't really have any other options here. I guess I'm just going to be taking a whole bunch of damage. I'm going to throw this on him too. Because why not? Don't want to take a ton of damage. And I can take 2 potions at this top when I heal. Death's Door. Gain 7 block. Apply Doom this turn. Gain block 2 additional times. Wow, that's cool. Okay. Sacrifice. Retain. If Osty is alive, he dies and gain block equal to his max health. I don't really have a whole lot of that. That doesn't really work. Osty would... right hand. Draw it back if I play some higher cost cards. Not really that good. I'm gonna either get Death's Door or skip here. I think I'll take the Death's Door and we want to get rid of a defend. Alright. Can we take on the Elite? The guy that gives you energy. I'm taking this potion. Gonna drink it up. I think I have to play this card, play the Wisp, damage here, and then use Death's Door and get it twice. That was perfect. That was like a perfect turn. We block. Put that back on the deck. And then Bodyguard, and then we call it quits. Get our extra block, get our extra energy for next turn. And see, I like how this deck is kind of making me think about planning out my next turns, right? So I have to actually pay attention to, do I want to use the energy here? Does it benefit me more to hold on to it because I get more next time? And this is definitely worth it. Makes a whole lot of sense to do that. So this is free. We'll play this. That's 27. 27 block is coming. We'll do that, and we'll end our turn. Probably should have played the Capture Spirits. Think about it. Gives me more card draw every single turn. Well, that was really nice of the game, making this thing free for me. And we draw into the deck. More Veil Piercer stuff. Draw into the deck some more. Death's Door. Can't really play anything else. We'll just keep hitting them. And we'll save our 1 energy for next turn. Having 5 energy to start, it feels really strong. Who would have thought? Having 5 energy when you start a turn is really strong. I think we whap and whack him. Especially since we get an energy back. This elite is like, he's so nice. He gives you energy back. I don't remember any elite being so positive. But I accept him the way he is now. Centennial Puzzle is nice. Parse does help with card draw. Obviously, it's card draw. And then right here, we will rest. And get our 2 potions. Perfect. That was a great little rest at the very end there. And this first turn, I am going to get 10 block, but he doesn't do anything for that, unfortunately. Okay, we have potential to do quite a bit of damage. I want to parse. And then we'll play the Wisp to Veil Piercer, this. And then what we can do is we can play this, and Barry will come back into my deck. And for this is actually not bad. Draw 1 fewer card, not bad at all. I accept the draw 1 fewer card. Since we draw 5 anyway. We're going to, at least. Wait, why didn't my... Did Nostalgia not... Each turn, did I redraw it or something? I guess it doesn't work for that turn. But I want to grab... I want to be able to grab... the Grave Warden. Get some block in my hand. Whenever I apply Doom, get some block. I don't have that played just yet. I think this is one of those instances in which it might actually be a better idea to play this to get more card draw for next future turns than the energy. This stays in my hand, so that's fine. Grave Warden for sure. We don't apply... Can I grab my... This is my Doom. I don't apply it. So I can't just grab that, use this, and then use this. It doesn't work like that. I don't have any extra energy in the deck. This is the next one that's coming. I could very well... Let's do this. Let's grab this. We'll do this card. And then... we'll play this, and we'll end our turn. We'll block all of it. Perfect. And then this card coming up is free. So here. Free. Aha. Feel like I played that pretty well. And I'm going to block it all. Add a soul to the deck over here. And then now we're really starting to see what this deck can do. Because I want to get myself to bury. We want to bury as much as possible now. And I should draw it here. My goodness. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. Oh, if I don't draw it, I don't draw it. Whatever. I did. That's nice. And why didn't it get played? Oh, is that because I played a lot of... I played a whole bunch of souls first. We'll definitely do disintegration. We'll take some damage. You're not doing that much. 1926 damage. Whatever card I play is going to go back on top of the draw pile. We'll do a soul, and then we'll grab Grave Warden again. And we'll put this here. Do I keep drawing? Why not? Keep drawing. And we'll play one more card. We'll take no damage because Osti took it. Thank you, Osti. You're so nice. Now we play Barry. And then we play Grave Warden. And we whack this guy and he's dead. He dead. And let's draw like we can't draw anymore. Just keep drawing and drawing and drawing. And I get all that block. You're dead. Awesome. Deck is definitely working here. Because of all the potions I still have. The strength potion doesn't really help me as much. We'll get that out of there. Shared Fate is like basically almost always good. Like losing 2 strength is nothing compared to them losing 2 strength on a multi-attack, at least in my opinion. I'm going to go with that. I already had the Reaper form. Oh, the door. Okay. We'll see what the door does. This is the first time I've played with the new debuff to the door maker. Choose 3 attacks. Attack card is doubled. It's doubled? I mean, I have to pick that. I mean, don't I? Let's do Grave Blast. Why not? I have to pick this. 126 damage? 126 damage? Let's just get to the end. Okay, we're going right up the middle. 126 damage? What else do I really need? 126. God. I don't need the Reaper form. Okay, we'll just get that twice. 126 damage? Wow. Playing cards. Blocking it out. We're just wanting to get back to Barry. That's it. So let's keep playing this card first, because it goes right back on top of the deck. And let's think about this. 19 damage is a lot. We'll block. I'm done. Don't need to block anymore. We'll play this one. And that's it. Everything else can go. Okay. Parse. Barry, here you are. Wow. I'm burying people. Insane. I don't know if I want this. Do I want this? Drain power? Do I need to upgrade any other cards? No, not really. Friendship for more energy. It is an easier card to play. Don't even need to have it upgraded. Let's do it. More energy. Do more energy. And I healed because the Book of 5 Rings. Okay. This is going to be a short turn, it looks like. Think that's enough? That's enough block. Perfect. Can't be losing max health. These guys. Pull from below doesn't even work. It does work with Parse now, though. You stop it. You stop it. Nostalgia. Grave Warden. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get a whole bunch of block. I'm going to get... Is it enough? 6. I already have enough for that. 14. Doesn't look like that'll be enough. So I've got to play another skill here. Give me this thing. And then we're good. Well, this little doll is nice. I am still doing damage to all of them. And the really nasty turd. Really nasty turd is here. I have to kill one of them. Kind of essential. Kind of a big deal. We shall kill. I don't want to play these. I get a little extra. Dang. This sucks. I don't want to lose max health. I'm going to use this potion. See what it can do. If Ostia is alive, yep, we're going to do that. Now, do we do this? Do we Wisp into Unleash on somebody? It would do 9 damage. And this is 9 damage to all enemies. No, it doesn't really do it. Okay. Darn. Lost a good chunk of max health there. That hurts. Could bury one, just kill one. I could bury, and I have a Wisp. Probably not, since they're so low of health. This does just kind of basically kill them for me. Just do that. Make it go a little faster. Countdown. At the start of your turn, apply 9 Doom. That does make this work. I don't know if I need it, though. Probably don't need it. Ooh, we're the Decider. Add Doubt. Gain 2 card reward. Transform 2 cards. 2 defense. 2 defense. See what they turn into. Time's up. Great. And what was the other one? And Sentry Mode at the start of your turn. Add 1 Sweeping Gaze. Okay. All right, fine. It counts as an ethereal, which definitely will allow my pull from below to do more. Oh, hey, this is the fake guy. I don't want that. That doesn't sound very good. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards, and then the rest are like, this is not good, this is not good, this is not good. I don't think so. I'm going to go with these. Have so much energy after a rest site. The fake shop guy! He's so nice. Let's cheap relics. Do I do this? Or let's just do that, and then we get extra 2 energy next turn. We're fine. This guy does do a big chunk of damage, though. Okay, we can bury him. My gosh, that does so much damage. What do I Grave Blast? I Grave Blast. The Warden. Do we just accept the damage? I think we have to just accept the damage in that instance. It's not such a bad thing. We aren't picking an extremely challenging path, so... And then we call it. Then we just keep going. He's not gonna be alive for very much longer. I'm pretty certain of that. He doesn't have any Doom. I can play this. And then I can hit him. I can use Parse now. Do I have any ethereal cards back here? Are there any ethereal cards that I can play in this? No, he's going to do 38 here. That's a lot of damage. But I can put some Doom on him, and then I can play this card and get a whole bunch of block. So we're going to play that card. And I got 7 block for that. Didn't even realize I was there. For that one. Got Doom. 31. And then why don't we just play one card here? That's it. And we're good. And then we whack them with whatever it's called. Bury. You're buried. Goodbye. Vulnerable Potion is great. Another Wisp. Do another Wisp. Now, what do we upgrade here? Sentry Mode. 1 cost. Retain that. That's always really good. This Retained is really good. I don't want to fight any more elites. Really don't. Going this way. Pillow says, rest. Put your head down over here. No. No. 1 cost for that. Decent. I'll do the Wisp. Having Retain on the Wisp, I do like. We have no money, so... 10. This is a good time to get a Grave Blast and do that again. And we can bury him. And let's gain the energy so that we gain 2 energy next turn. And that's it. Lots of slimes. Always want to do that card. Grave Warden is nice. I don't think I play anything else. Get some extra block. Take a little bit. Okay, we got a lot of stuff going on here. We got a lot of stuff going on here. And here. We really just want to get to our card now. Which we can if we keep drawing slimes. Okay. Okay. And then that's about all I can do. I could play another card, get some more Doom, get some more block. Yeah, that's fine. We have so much energy for the next turn. 2 is decent. And really all we need to get to is our card that is the most elusive in the entire deck. So elusive. Almost there. It's somewhere. I got it, but I don't have any energy. That was really stupid. Whoops. That was really dumb. I really hurt myself on that. Yeah, that was really stupid. I don't know what the heck I was thinking with that. I have to draw a whole bunch. Okay. Now we can play Parse. Bury. That was just stupid. I can't believe I played that way. But it worked. Because the deck is really strong. I don't need any of these. We're going to move on and maybe hit this elite here. Maybe. We'll see. Capture Spirit. Let's put this at 2 cost. We're going for the elite. Fine. I think I could take this guy. Give me parse again. We're going to definitely use that. Okay, well, it looks like we're taking a good chunk of damage to start. Not really avoidable. I drew as much as I possibly could draw. Parse, if I play Veil Piercer, is free. 8 damage times 432. 124 is pretty darn amazing. I get extra energy with this. Yeah, why not? I have 6 energy. Well, we're gonna... Well, now, we gotta think about this. Because of the way I have this right now, if I play... Here, we're gonna play this first. And then we'll play this so it goes into the discard. And not pay attention to the fact that that doesn't do anything. Whoops. Because I can't play it because I don't have enough energy. He's dead next turn. How much damage can I do? That's a lot of nothing. A lot of nothing. Put some Doom on him. Be able to use my Mega Block card. Whenever I apply Doom, get more block. And I take 1. Okay. I'm okay with that. And how can we hit this guy? This kills. Sweet. That card does put on a lot of block for me, too. Doom, 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 Doom. Ori Chalcom. Applying weak and vulnerable. Whenever I play a soul card. Yep. We're going to do that whenever I play a soul card. Oh, and I just healed 20. Nice. Okay, what can we remove here? What can we add? None of these things. I mean, production is just more energy. Let's remove the doubt. And then move on to the boss. See if we can take him out. Do we upgrade anything here? I mean, that's 8 damage. That's okay. This is no. Let's rest and see what we can get for our potions. This is better. I say we get rid of the vulnerable and put this on. All right. I like the potions. Okay, so he is totally... I don't know what he does just yet. Like, wow, this turn kind of sucked. So I'm glad we got it now. Really. Okay, what does he do? Hunger. Whenever you play an attack or skill, it is exhausted. Okay, so now he's changed. That sucks. I'm screwed. Crap. Well, then I have to beat it this way. I'm really glad that I took this card. Is it just the first one that I play? Or is it literally all of them? Because that's going to take out all of my cards. Like, I have to play this card. Wow. I'll use this one now, too, then. Hey, it's a little tiny door maker. A little tiny one. Man, this is... Okay, whoa. Oh, okay, so it did change. They got the rework already. So this is a different phase. And Scrutiny cannot draw additional cards during the turn. Okay, I like the change that they made for this guy. All right, I didn't know whether or not it was already into effect yet. So, I say we can play this. We'll save that for later. Put more card draw in. I can't draw anymore this turn. Really cool. I'm really liking that. That's a really cool change. So now what is it? The first card you play costs an additional cost. Oh, that's okay. I really like the change. This is much better of a fight. Like, it feels like there's actual chance for you to win. And you have to play your cards accordingly. Okay. Keep playing these. It just keeps damaging them. I put Doom on him if I hit him. I don't want to use my... Well, I mean, what I want to do is get some Doom on the guy. I do. I want to get some Doom going. Pull from below works. My god, you just use so many of these souls every single time. And then we'll end it there. See what form he changes to. We have times up so we can whack him at the end. 18 damage. He's not doing much because I did shrink him. That's pretty cool. And what does he do with this one? If I play it, it exhausts it. Wow. Dang. Well, we definitely want to play this. Man, that's really tough. Exhausted it, that's fine. And we'll end the turn right here. We'll take a little bit of damage. And now, what did he change to here? I can't draw anymore. That's okay. So now I'm stacking ethereal plays, which I do like, obviously. Really cool, the shifting. I think that's so much better than what was there before. Really, so much better. Well, we're going to play this no matter... No, we're not. He's not attacking. We're going to play this. And then... He's dead. He's dead. Boom! He's dead. All right. Nuked him at the very end. Time's up. And Barry worked out. The new Doormaker remake is really good. I like that a lot.